Hello, this is Dr. Andy with another remembrance of one of my students. Many of you at home, when you're watching these videos, and I use that term many loosely, are probably wondering, Dr. Andy, how did you find such amazing students to work with you? And when I say work, I had wonderful students in my classes. But it takes a special sort of student to be one of my paid interns, to work with me on a variety of projects, including book projects. I thought that through these paid internships, paid for with funds that came from my freshman seminars that I teach. So in effect, I teach students in order to raise enough money to teach students while paying those students to be taught by me. It's a good deal, especially if you can be one of these students. Anyway, in 2017, I went to see the ceremony that celebrates the students who had been published in prized writing, which is the UC Davis Journal of Undergraduate Writing. And there was one student there, first named Julie, who impressed me with her prepared remarks and impressed me even more with the quality of her writing and research in the essay that she had submitted to prized writing. So I wrote to her. I sent her an email, and I happen to have a copy of that email right here. I said, "Dear Julie, congratulations on being included in the new prized writing. I enjoyed hearing your perspective," and then I mentioned the talk that she gave. "I'm looking for a strong writer to participate in a year-long paid internship as my executive assistant. If such a thing might interest you, I'd be happy to send you the job description and the process by which you might apply. Best regards, Dr. Andy Jones, faculty, University Writing Program." And I heard back from Julie right away. She said, "Thank you. I would love to hear more about the internship. If you have any further information that you could send me, have a pleasant evening." So I sent Julie the information. I sent her the job description. I interviewed her and a few others. She did especially well, and I found that I had a delightful conversation with her about writing, researching, revising, intellectual thought, discovered determination as a writer, but also about political topics. Julie was a politico. Well, she became my chief of staff. Are you sure you had enough staff to require a chief, Dr. Andy? Well, I had some staff. And unlike many other internships that are available to UC Davis students when they're working one-on-one with faculty, these were paid internships. We got some work done on some book projects. I think from back then, I remember especially the principled approach to politics and the deep thinking of my new intern and chief of staff, Julie. Well, I was not the only one who was impressed with Julie that quarter. In fact, by the time she graduated, Julie was given the prize, I don't remember the name of the prize, but for being the top undergraduate at UC Davis. UC Davis is a big university. She was given an award, a huge prize. It was like carved out of glass. And she got to speak at her graduation. This was in the rec hall. There were thousands of people there. Julie got to speak. How do I know that she got to speak? Because I went. I sat in the very last row. I don't even think I went and talked to Julie afterwards. But I did look her up on LinkedIn right now. And what did I find out? That she went and worked in the state capitol. First, she was a legislative analyst. Then she was a legislative director. And now, once again, but with a much better salary, she's working as the chief of staff of a member of the California State Senate. How about that? Good job, Julie. What lessons did I learn from working with Julie? Great writing leads to deep thinking and deeply held, in some cases, political convictions. And that if you can interview well, and if you can speak with authority about the writing process, well, chances are Dr. Andy will hire you. Thank you, Julie, for being such an excellent student, and thank you for representing UC Davis so well out there in the world. Congratulations on your successes, and thanks to all of you who have checked in with another Student Remembrance by Dr. Andy. Remember to like and subscribe, and if you look up at the top of the screen, now that we've reached the end of the video, you'll see another video that the YouTube algorithm suggests you might enjoy. Check it out, won't you? Bye-bye.